to you, Mike, first on this important note. Definitely, the intervention of Tuju has been relatively little to save Waititu for that particular day. But what do you think is the recourse and the redress point here of the crisis that has continued to bedevil Kiambu County ever since the inception of devolution in 2013?
I don't think there was a problem in Kiambu County from 2013 to 2017. I think it was fairly okay. But 2017, something happened. And I can say it here. First, if you remember, if you can take your mind back, the Jubilee nominations in Mount Kenya region in 2017 were not very free and fair. They were tailored to produce certain results with 2022 in sight. Mm-hmm. And with that in mind, if you can see people who were viewed to be powerful enough, who would pose a threat in 2022, were elbowed out. Now, and one of them was, in my opinion, was the then governor of Kiambu, mm-hmm. Kabogo. Then Waititu was brought in. Along the way, Waititu had served his purpose. Kiambu is not just an ordinary county, in my opinion, in the politics of Kenya. There are so many interests involved. Mm-hmm. For heaven's sake, it is also the president's county. He may appear like he's not interested in what goes on in there, but he's a politician. Politicians behave like that. Okay. So, for anybody to be governor of Kiambu, he must be very careful at any given time, because there are so many interests at play. And just look at the impeachment that happened against Waititu. They needed 62 votes. They got 63 for the motion and 1 against. Now, mobilizing these numbers mm-hmm. is not for a poor man. Resources went into this thing. And if you look around, I don't think that the deputy governor can marshal resources to make such a thing happen. So there were other forces. So
in your view, there are other external players
correct
who wanted Waititu out?
Correct. Mm-hmm. So it is not even about Tuju. Tuju is helpless in as far as Kiambu is concerned.
Tuju just wanted to save the day. He never wanted the county government in crisis.
He can't.
Especially from the president's angle.
He can't. Tuju cannot. There are forces there. There are external forces in Kiambu that want Waititu out. And they will succeed. It starts like that usually. Inaendaga pole pole. But eventually they will do it because there is politics involved here. Mm-hmm. And the options are very clear. They've already managed to pass an impeachment motion. Waititu was in Nakuru with some of his MCAs.
He was watching from Nakuru County.
And those MCAs, one strange thing about what they said in Nakuru, they were not inside the hall in Kiambu, but they knew the number that was inside that hall. It's still a mystery to me. But the vote went on, and it was passed. Now you know what? According to the law, the law, the only recourse that Waititu has is the matter goes to the Senate. Senate is convened. The law says that Senate will now appoint an 11-member committee mm-hmm. to investigate the grounds of impeachment. If the 11-member committee agrees with the grounds of impeachment, it takes the report back to the full plenary of Senate.
Okay.
Then Senate votes on it on a simple majority. If Senate agrees with the report of the 11-member committee, all right, goes home. But I want you also to remember the Kiambu matter. Since 2013, there is no governor who has ever been removed from office.
Yes, but there were impeachments.
There were impeachments.
In the case of Nyeri.
You know why?
Embu.
Because the process is very complicated. You can finish the legislative part all the way up to the Senate. Mm-hmm. Then, that is when now the judicial part begins. That is how Ambora survived. From Senate, then he moved to High Court. From High Court, Court of Appeal. From Court of Appeal, Supreme Court. So it's not going to be a walk in the park.
Okay.
But his goose is roasted.
Okay, thank you.